Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we've got the ToyWorld M06 Leia, which is ToyWorld's version of RC, which Princess Leia, well, RC was based off Princess Leia from Star Wars, and now she's been renamed Leia as, I don't know. So it's kind of cool. First off, the figure comes with the usual ToyWorld plate. Now I've got a whole bunch of them. So yeah, it's just a floor, a Cybertronian orange floor, which is really cool. But I've got a couple now because I've been picking up a lot of ToyWorld stuff recently. So yeah, not gonna be playing with it. It's just same old. You've seen one, you've seen them all. So let's put this back in the box. And it's really cool that they gave this to us. So yeah, box itself. We've got a really nice representation of Leia on the box with nice swords and everything. The head sculpt looks really cool compared to the what's coming in. We'll take a look later. So we've got ToyWorld on this side, blank, stuff, and legal stuff. So yeah, not much to the box itself. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Alright, so we got the on top of the box right here, we've got some ToyWorld shop address. It's nothing really important, I just thought I'd show it. And yeah, let's set this aside. First off, we've got instructions with a nice plastic card, and we've got a cool sticker that is all blurry. Yeah, so we've got a cool sticker. They've recently given us a couple of stickers, I think, for Cosmo and Sea Spray, and I don't know what the other was, if there are any. So yeah, cool sticker. Not sure I'm gonna do anything with it, but yeah, it's cool. Instructions, let's take a look. Sticky, and come on, stop resisting me. Yeah. So we've got the card, nice plastic, same art as the sticker and the front of the box. We've got some stats if you're into this stuff. I'm not a fan of the cards, so I really don't bother. Instruction now. The transformation is rather easy, so I haven't had the chance to look at the instruction firsthand. But yeah, instructions, they look nice. I am not impressed, but yeah, they work. They seem good. So we've got the other figures so far. So yeah, I've got Cosmo, I've got Sea Spray. They don't show Sea Spray. So yeah, I've got Cosmo in this one, and I don't have any of the others. I may pick up Jazz, that looks cool, and Optimus if he drops in price, because I already have a lot of Optimus figures, but he kind of looks cool. But Cop and Springer, not a fan of. So yeah, instructions. Yay. Set these aside. Come on, stickers. Alright, so the box. This is what we're waiting for. Alright, so first up, we remove this cover. We've got a nicely packaged RC with the block right here. We've got accessories, so let's start with the swords. So these are the swords. They come inside a scabbard or a sheet, depending on what you want. The sword is a plastic. It is a nice gun metallic blade with a nicely painted handle, which looks really cool. I don't like the fact that the sheet or scabbard is like opened up like this on one side, and looks odd, but okay. And they peg, the scabbard is like loose, but it pegs on the handle right here, so it just clips in. So yeah, both swords are identical. Set these aside. we've got, oh, this is like a replacement head for their sea spray. Lots of people complain that the original sea spray that they made, here's sea spray, focus. Yeah, lots of people complained that he had a white face, and Sea Spray shouldn't be having a yellow face. So they've given us a replacement head. So basically, it's the same mold, same everything. It's just the face plate is yellow instead of white like this. All you have to do is unscrew the tiny screw in the back of the head. Okay, focus. Focus. Yeah. So yeah, I just hit the stop button instead of focusing on the camera. So yeah, focus. Yeah, we've got the tiny screw right here. We take it off, remove the light piping, place it back in, and screw everything in with the new neck. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I might do it later on, but not going to be showing it on camera. So, all right. Next up, we've got, what do we have? We've got screw covers, which is cool. I really love the idea of the screw covers. Some more, and some more. So we got tiny, man, everything comes in tiny, weird bags. If I were carrying this around and cops would have arrested me, I would be in trouble, I think. until they figure out what it is. But yeah. And we've got, okay, this starts up. We've got guns. Again, I don't understand why, but just like the Titan's Return RC, they have white, pink handles. I don't know why. I guess the whole gun was pink, and they just painted the gun metal. But yeah, we can plug them. But yeah, we have pink handles with the pistols, and yeah, not much to it. Kind of look cool, but yeah, let's move this aside. Let's place these back. Got stickers and. All right, now we've got tons of these. Let's try and pull these all out. Tons of extra hands. All of these are extra hands. It's really cool that they give us extra hands. Originally, she comes equipped with the peace hands. I replaced those for the gripping ones because I want to equip her with pistols and swords. So yeah, we got peace on both hands. And the major problem with this, all the hands are made of a soft rubber. It's cool. The gripping for the pistols and the sword is amazing with soft rubber. But the problem is the forearms are made of super hard plastic. So when you try to shove the soft rubber in, the peg on the wrists just sort of like squeeze, smush, and moves around. And yeah, it's really bad because it's really freaking tight. I'll explain this a little bit much later. We've got all extended up fingers one, so sort of like jazz hands. We've got pointing fingers, so you're all right. So it's kind of cool. We've got A-OK fingers, so yeah, she's holding like this. And if you combine this with those, you can have a dirty mind and have funny poses. And we've got the open clamping hand. These are like hands on waist. So it's pretty much the only use you're gonna have for those figures, for these hands. It's just so that you could put their hands nicely on their thighs to have, like, you know, feminine, sexy poses. So yeah, lots of hands. And let's go with the main course of the figure. So let's pull. Yeah, everything is so tight. One leg. All right. So we have RC come out of package, and let's remove the box and set this aside. Now she is a really tall figure. She is tall. Can we focus normally? Yeah. She is a really tall figure, but she looks great in robot mode. Now, she comes out of the box mistransform, and there's lots of mistransformation on her. First up, chest. There's a panel underneath the chest right here. This panel will be opened up like so, and she comes out of package like this. So you need to open this up, close this in, and close the chest back in. So now our chest is alright. Next up, the back panel right here is going to be opened up like this. So no biggie, close it back in. And also the hands are going to be like the peace signs first. So I just replaced them with the holding ones. And the last mistransformation is the baddest. The butt plate. This plate right here is going to be moved down over the butt for the vehicle mode. Now it's not that bad, but it's extremely super freaking hard to just move it back up. Once you have it back up and then you transform it back into robot mode, into vehicle mode, it's okay. But the first time you're gonna pull it out, it's jammed. This panel right here is jammed beneath the seats cushion, and it's incredibly super freaking hard to pull out. It took me almost 2 hours of prying carefully because I don't want to break it. It took me 2 hours of prying to just try to move it up. And once it moved up, during transformation, when you slide it back down, if you're careful enough, the plate won't slide back underneath the seat cushions, so it's going to be transformable easy afterward. But beforehand, this is a hellish plate to move, so be really careful. So we do have the huge screws in the back thighs. This is where the covers comes in. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Back of the legs are in die cast, but be careful because they pop out. So we've got die cast right here, and they do pop out. They're not glued in, but yeah, back of the calves are die cast. I think her stomach and butt are die cast. I'm not too sure, and underneath the chest also. But yeah, she looks so good, so nice. The proportion of the thighs, the waist, the chest is not, weirdly big-breasted. The head, though, is missing a lot. A problem with a lot of RC figures, she looks dead. Because there is light piping, but so small. The entrance is so small. So, yeah, the eyes look dead. Also, in prototype figures of ToyWorld, she has lipstick. This one doesn't. Now, I really don't mind lipsticks or not, but it would have had, something to it. Would have had this more character, I don't know, details. The head also looks squished a little bit, so hopefully someone somewhere will make a replacement head that will look decent. Alright, so figure out of the package like this. Yep, focus. Like I said, she is a huge mama. So maybe some size comparison. So let's move her like this. Some size comparison. We've got the Hasbro one. This is the original Hasbro RC, not the oversized one. So as you can see, she's just waist high. We've got the Titans Return RC. This was the exclusive Hasbro Hascon figure. We've got the exclusive one. We've got the iGear RC. This to me was my favorite one so far. She's kind of hard to balance right now, but yeah, the legs are all weird. But to me, this was the one so far to beat. As you can see, she does have some lipstick, which looks really nice, and the head sculpt is great. I'm just not gonna bother posing here and just sit her like this. And RC just likes to fall down. Just move her straight normally. All right. We've got the everything's out of focus. This is the Valkyrie one, and Valkyrie was, oh boy, she is bad. She is so bad. And can you stand normally? Move. All right. And Hasbro moved down, and yeah, I'm gonna be setting that one too, because she is bad and she doesn't hold. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Can you make it nice, cool, cute pose that won't be bothering me during the review? And this one's not. Forget it. All right, so we've got now the DX9's tiny one. You got the Iron Factory one, another tiny RC. We got the Perfect Effect RC, their huge sniper rifle. We got the Prime RC, and we've got the Hunter Prime RC also, but this one is a custom paint that I made myself. So yeah, we've got a nice RC family, and as you can see, she towers them all. She is a big mama. Really big mama. So let's move everything down. Let's remove them all. Yoink, yoink, yoink. She's gonna fall the chairs, pretty sure. Alright, so back to RC. ToyWorld's RC. Articulation wise, the head is on a swivel at the neck. The head is on a ball joint, so she does pivot and rotate side to side. The neck can be cheated like this, but this is for transformation. So maybe you can lift it up, you know, if you want to look it up further instead of just like this, or look down, maybe cheated it a little bit for posing or photos and stuff. The arms are on a ball joint at the shoulder. We do have a swivel really tight. We do have an elbow, double joint elbow, so she can move the arm like this. The hand is on a swivel. The thigh is on a moving joint like this, so she does have side to side movement, and she does have a stomach rocker, so she can move the stomach just a little bit front, and as you can see, she moves back just a little, so it's really small, but it's there. And yeah, she does spin the waist like this. We do have swivels at the thigh. She can do the split. She has squeaky joints. The butt kind of hinders the back leg, so it goes in like this unless you just peg it out, but then again it's kind of ugly. So yeah, the butt does hinder the leg movement. She can move the legs forward like this, but backward it's kind of stuck. We do have a swivel, really freaking tight right here between the thighs and the knee, but it's really tight, so I'm not gonna force it to break it. We do have a double jointed knee, and we do have like a foot toes articulation here. The toes goes like this. The heels, no, the heels doesn't move, but she does also have a side swivel like this. So yeah, she does have lots of nice articulation, nice details. She does have some pegs on the side right here for her scabbard, so you can peg them in like this on each side. I would have preferred, like, you know, backpack pegs like this, but yeah, side scabbard is cool too. And with her open hands, you can give him pistols, or, you know, take out a sword and also give her a sword. So yeah, she is really freaking cool. She looks great in robot mode, and this is the strength of the figure, because obviously everybody's bothered by the car mode. Now, just a little detail, everything that is pink, I don't know if the camera's gonna be picking it up, you can see sparkles. There are sparkles on the pink. There's sparkle, yeah, you can see it if you move the camera like this and focus maybe on the toe. She does have sparkles on pretty much everything that is pink about her. So yeah, let's remove the pistols, remove the swords, scabbards. So yeah, really cool figure. I really love her. But yeah, like I was saying, the hands, they do swivel. You can pull them out, but it's so freaking hard. Do I have my tool right here? Yeah, okay. So you can pull them out. Okay, I could put it back in. So it's easy right now, but I had to force the handle, the fist hole to insert these right here. The original hands were really tight in it, so it was really cool. But then when you, like I was saying, when you were shoving it in, it was squeezing that peg really weird and scraping it, and it was really, really freaking bad. So yeah, just a reminder, when you get the figure, these are going to be really freaking tight. So I used a not a screw, but you know, you just scrape it off like this, make it the hole just a teensy bit looser, so the hands does fit in perfectly now. Alright, so are we down for transformation now? Let's do this. So, alright, transformation. First off, move these in the back. This is going to give you some clearance. The arms, you want to just straighten them up and, you know, just make them move out of the way. And you want to pick the chest off like this, and the whole backpack is gonna flip this all the way up like this, come around, open the front panel right here if you can. It's gonna be really hard, I know, because I said it earlier. Maybe. Okay, it's coming out. Alright, screw it. I'm going to use a tiny tool. Just pry it open. Alright, so flip this open. Open. Now the backpack is going to be really something to move. The trick is move the arms just a tiny bit forward. And you need to this hinge right here needs to go underneath this bar, which is easier said than done. So you need to move these like this, and you can see the bar is now moving over this one. And yeah, next up, you bring the head down. You need to move this, move the arms forward to give you some clearance, and move the head like this. This is going to give you some clearance. It doesn't go like this, it actually goes like this, but, you know, just to give you some clearance. Alright, next up, the arms. You rotate them up like this, and on the elbows, there's a peg hole. So the peg hole needs to be facing on the outside like this. So bring the arm up, and the elbow needs to go on the outside like this. And yeah, we're pretty much done with the front of the car. Next up, you open up these panels, the wheels. Careful, because they're really tight. And you bring them down. Just leave it like this. Next up, the butt flap. This is like the hardest part that I was telling you earlier. So you just, it's on a hinge. So you just swivel it down. And on the butt, there's, right here, there's a peg. There's a peg hole on the butt. It's really bad place, but yeah. And underneath the this plate, there's a peg hole. There's a peg that needs to plug in the butt. So move it like this and like this. Like I was saying, if you can see right here, these seat cushions, the back ones are over the seat cushions. When you receive the figure, they are in the back. They are stuck underneath the seat cushion. You can see it right here. Right now, they are over it, and when you receive the figure, they are under it. this is the part that it's really freaking hard to pull out. So heads up. Next up, you want to open the leg up like this. Open the leg up like this. As for the toes, you want to bring the toes like this, and slide it like this, and try to pry the toes over the heels. So move this like this, move this like this, and try to clip the toes over the heels. Next up, you bring the leg all the way up, and as you can see, it already fits in perfectly inside of the backpack thingy. So bring this way around, put this like this, and this goes in. All right, try to squeeze the thighs in just a little bit, and something just went wrong because they don't clip it in anymore. Alright, like this, close the door, and there's a peg right here that you can see. You need to clip it in. It's really tight. Doesn't want to go in too much, so something must be wrong with the leg. Why is it not? Oh, okay, the that part right here was raised up like this. It needs to go down like this, so otherwise it hinders the top. So yeah, now it fits right in. Yeah, now it clips back. So in, clip it in, clip it in. Arms now, you want to open them up, and as I said, on the elbows there's a peg hole and a tiny peg on the side of the wheels. You need to peg these in. It doesn't hold too much, but it does the thing. So this is the transformation for it. Now if you want, you can move the arms like this, and yeah, the elbow just popped back out. Now originally you have to remove the hands, and this really bothers me more than it should, because I hate parts forming. And yeah, the arms need to peg back in. Alright, so yeah, like I said, you need to remove the hands, and this really bothers me a lot, because I hate parts forming. And if you leave the hands in, maybe if you rotate them so that the thumbs are inside, it's not that bad. Yeah. Oop. Like so. Like so. So the hands are sticking out like this. It's not that bad, but I rather have this than having parts forming. You know, because I do enjoy having lots of options. I do enjoy like having the choice of having the hands that I want in. It's cool. What I don't like is having to remove them and having not any spare place to hide the hand anywhere else. If she had like compartments to put the hands in, perfect. I wouldn't mind. But no. So yeah. Oh, I forgot one thing. The wheels. They are on a swivel, so you need to lower them. Oops. So yeah, like this. Same thing on the other side. Like this. So now she has the wheel out. So yeah, looking like this, she looks amazing. Back part though, this is where everyone complains. And yeah, okay, so she's not, you know, perfect. And yeah, the actual one from Hasbro fixed this, having a hood like this. Cool, but I really don't mind it, because pretty much all of the RCs are like this right now, except for the Hasbro one. and the titanium return, but she's Hasbro one too. So you want to move the leg right there, so she does roll a little bit, but I believe the shoulders kind of hinders the wheel because it's, you know, it's really close to it. So yeah, it does wheel, it does roll, but not bad. But yeah, technically you need to move the legs like this. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the car mode. Yeah, she's not really solid in car mode though. And can we focus? Alright, so we can also assemble the weapons on her. I'm just gonna place this up. So she has like tabs right here and tabs right here. And can we focus? And we got the lines on the side of the scabbard of the sword. So you need to peg this one in here, like so. Peg the other one on the other side, like so. And you can bring the pistol, oops. And again, on the handle, there's a slit on the handle. There's a slit that you also peg it in, like so. Oops. Yeah, I should have placed the weapons for the guns first. Alright, peg it in. Now, as you can see, I'm putting the guns backward because other RCs also have the guns backwards as, you know, reactors or something. So yeah, we've got the RC all weaponed up in vehicle mode, and she looks pretty cool. Well, you know, side the back and the front of the hand sticking out. Maybe she is gonna be less weird with some hands, like maybe the no, I don't know, maybe the pointy hands. She didn't have like two antennas sticking out with their fingers. I don't know. Car mode is what you expect from an RC, but it still feels unfinished because of the back. Really needs some covers right here. Maybe another kit's gonna come out from a fourth party or third party that's gonna be covering this up, but yeah, I highly doubt it. But along the line, Fan Stories have shown their version of RC, and she looks so good. But when are we gonna receive her? Maybe a year or two. So yeah, until then, just the robot mode alone, this one is amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it for RC ToyWorld. And do I recommend it? If you're just like me, a really big fan of RC, and obviously car mode is not much of a to look at, but you don't really mind for it. Anyway, we're all gonna be posing her in robot mode, so this is it. The robot mode does look great and amazing. So yes, for the robot mode alone, I do recommend her. She's not that pricey. She goes for like $50-$60, which is a decent price. So yeah, I do recommend her for the robot mode alone. Car mode, the front look nice, except for the sticking hands. But if you don't mind going like this, having the arms tucked like this, it does look good. If you don't mind parts forming, which I do. But yeah, the car mode, yeah. But robot mode alone, oh my god, she's amazing. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.